Now I am officially stranded in the Philippines. Under no circumstance will they let me in. It feels horrible. And just keep sleeping in the shack. Still sleeping right here in the shack. Try to stack up my clothes to make it a little more comfortable, but did not help in the slightest. Showering for the first time in 4 days. I haven't gotten any sleep really in the last 3 days. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I just feel miserable. This is going to be a really strange video. Today, after 2 months of being trapped in the wonderful city of Cagayan de Oro, I officially have been granted access by multiple facets of the Filipino government to leave the city and make my way to Surigao City and eventually to the island of Siargao. Hey guys. This is me, tall from the future. This guy, this tall over here, this is tall at the beginning of this journey. This tall has not a single clue about what he's about to go through. I need to put a short disclaimer here at the beginning of this video. This video is not meant to be anti-Philippines or anti-Filipino government. I actually really respect the way the Filipino government has gone about controlling and protecting the Filipino people during this crazy time of the COVID-19 pandemic. And no, I am not being forced to say this. This video is a documentary to show you guys an insane travel experience that I went through during this crazy pandemic time around the globe. I want to show you what happens when there is a lack of communication between stranded individuals, the government, and various government officials due to new regulations, restrictions, etc. that were just recently set in place, with zero to little preparation for most people to know how to deal with situations like mine. Again, this video is not a dig or hit piece on the government. I want to make that clear. This pandemic is an unprecedented situation where little to nothing can even be predicted. And honestly, while I didn't expect a situation quite like this to unfold, like me getting arrested, I totally accepted that along the way there would be hiccups. During this time, my brain continuously and selfishly kept on giving up hope and feeling bad for myself. And fair warning, it gets a bit depressing during this video. And all of that while forgetting that there are a lot of people around the world, not only in the Philippines, that are dealing with actual dire situations during this pandemic. And that's something that I'm actually quite ashamed of. But also, it taught me something. In life, even if something feels horrible, like it's the end of the world, there are people out there that have been dealt a way worse hand than you. So try to keep your head up and try not to lose hope like I did in this video. Because in the end, everything happens for a reason. And with that, I'd like to tell you my story of how I got arrested in the Philippines during the COVID-19 pandemic. Alright, let's set some ground rules first. Throughout this entire video, I never broke any laws. For one, everything I did in this video was legal, and I was simply following protocols I thought were correct with limited information. Number two, the goal was to travel from the city of Cagayan de Oro to Surigao City and then board a ferry to Siargao Island. There, I could quarantine alone in one of my family members' homes that lives there. 3. The journey we are attempting crosses us through 3 different provinces. 1 is Misamis Oriental, 2 Agusan del Norte, and 3 Surigao del Norte. Furthermore, we would be crossing 2 regions, starting the journey in Region 10, known as Northern Mindanao, and ending in Region 13, known as the Caraga region. And lastly, the journey would cross us through 3 major cities: Cagayan de Oro City, where I begin, Butuan City, where we pass through, and ending in Surigao City, where the port is. And number 4, each region, province, and even barangay have different regulations and protocols due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That being said, I was assured several times that I would not have any issues when securing the proper paperwork by people who thought they knew the correct protocol. I was also assured that now would be the smartest time to attempt this crossing, as most cities in the region were lifting their status from ECQ, which is Enhanced Community Quarantine, to a GCQ, which is General Community Quarantine, and free travel between GCQ cities was supposedly possible. All that being said, there was no way to actually know what would occur without being there in person, as there isn't really too much communication between provinces on this matter. And again, all these protocols are new, brand new. While in Cagayan de Oro, I coordinated with over 10 individuals, some of which were government officials, that reassured me that securing these documents in the city would allow me access to get to the island. I do not want to name names or the departments of government because, as I said, this situation is unlike any other, and I do not want to get any organization in this country any undeserved hate or criticism. The documents I was told to secure were a travel pass, a medical certificate, a chest x-ray, and a barangay exit pass. The documents I successfully secured were a travel pass, a medical certificate, a chest x-ray, and a barangay exit pass. The total cost of this? About 1,000 pesos or $20 US. Securing these documents was hard work and took me over 48 hours. I had to run around Cagayan de Oro from one government building to another for 2 days to get all the paperwork necessary for the journey. Once secured, I was good to go. Now I needed to find a driver. All public transport was down and private vans in the city would only drive me as far as Balingoan Port, the stepping off point for Camiguin Island. But that is still in Region 10 and in the province of Misamis Oriental and far from my end destination. Luckily for me, my friend and viewer Arianna owns a travel company in Cagayan de Oro. She has a van which I was able to rent privately. The point of doing this privately was to not interact with any other passengers and maintain my health status by social distancing all the way to my endpoint. And lastly, I had coordinated with a man named Neil, who was awaiting my arrival on the border of the provinces of Misamis Oriental and Cagayan del Norte, in the barangay of Magsaysay. He was essentially the gatekeeper. Him and his team of frontliners would secure me the travel pass that should in theory have allowed me to travel all the way to Surigao City, under the condition that I am healthy and supply them with the proper paperwork. And boom, that's everything you need to know that I prepared before attempting this journey. So now that you've heard the insane story of how it was for me to get all these documents, I want to cut to the clip when I found out exactly that I would need to pack up this apartment and head out. Holy shit, holy shit. Oh my god. After 2 months of being stuck in Cagayan de Oro, which by the way, I've loved my experience here, it has been amazing. I'm finally permitting travel out of Cagayan de Oro to Siargao Island. The adventure begins right now. I just got warning I have to pack up my entire house, shove it all into those bags, and get ready to leave in under an hour. I can't believe it's over. My chapter here in Cagayan de Oro is officially over. The house is packed up, and I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. This is goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. All right, here we go. Final goodbye to the building. Me and Kuya are gonna begin this adventure. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. It's just me alone in a massive van with Kuya. It's just costing a pretty penny, so hopefully this is worth it. We actually get there. So we are about 2 hours into the journey now. We're in the middle between Cagayan de Oro and getting to this little barangay of Magsaysay. All right, so this is a little look for you guys of what these quarantine checkpoints look like. This is the pass that I need to get through.
Sir Neil? Yami sa sir. Yami diri sa Blue Energy dapit. Padayon lang gamay. Okay.
All right, here comes the moment of truth. I'm nervous. We got this, Kuya, all right?
Just a 420.
Guys, this is Sir Neil. We've been communicating with him. This is the gatekeeper here. And this is the Community Assistance Center, so we're about to drop off all these papers.
We're municipal health officer.
Awesome, awesome. We can't wait. These are all the frontliners that are working here. Hello! Kumusta?
Hello!
So we're gonna try to get all the papers that we need right now from Sir Neil. Hopefully this all goes smoothly. Going good, Kuya? All the information. These are the amazing frontliners that are doing all the hard work. He wanted a feature on the blog. Thank you, salamat. Hi, is this it? It has been 3 full days of my life just to get this form. And hopefully this now certifies us to continue to travel. And these are all the amazing people that made this happen. Thank you guys, thank you very much. What do you want to say to the people?
social distancing.
Social distancing, exactly. Neil, my man, thank you so much, man. Seriously. This would not be possible without Neil over here. This is the gatekeeper, Mr. Neil over here. It's because of him that we have this form, so thank you, Neil. We did it, Kuya! Kuya, we did it! We did it! I don't know why I was expecting it to be like a serious government investigation when I forgot I'm in the Philippines and everybody is just the friendliest person ever here. They were so excited and happy about us being here. It was so awesome. And we got the paper super easily. It took like 2 minutes. Here's our travel pass. So this shall hopefully give us access to the rest of Caraga. So now we are officially going to enter the Caraga region. We're really close to the border, and that should give us access to both Butuan City and Surigao City using this pass, and then maybe in just a few more hours I will be back on Siargao Island. Oh man, thank you so much to everybody who's been helping. I mean, this wouldn't be possible without Kuya. This wouldn't be possible without Neil over there. This wouldn't be possible without those frontliners, without Arianna. Like, so many people are making this journey possible for me right now. So I really appreciate it. Yep, just like I thought. It's a health checkpoint over there. We got a lot of semi trucks just stopped here, but hopefully we will make it through. Shouldn't take too long, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Sir, may nga po, no. Oh, napaisa. Okay na? Naman ko ikaw. Wala ka naman. Wala ka.
Hi. The sanitation. Okay guys, this is Boji. We're here at another checkpoint entering the Caraga region. And I needed to show them proof that I was a blogger so I could continue on. And I'm just giving them a shout out. Once again, these are all the amazing frontliners. They're working right here on the front of the line, you know, helping people get in and out of these borders. These guys are doing amazing work right now. They're putting themselves at risk with everybody. And so thank you very much for the work that you're doing, man. Appreciate it. All right, so that was the scariest checkpoint yet. He was definitely giving us a hard time about coming in. Thank you, Kuya. He was just requiring a lot of proof, but he was actually really nice. And once again, once I told him I was a blogger, he just like super happy about it, let me film him and stuff. We're not even a quarter of the way there. We still got a long way to go. I don't know how many more checkpoints there's gonna be, but I feel like this is gonna be a pretty long journey. We'll see how many times we're gonna continue getting stopped, but we got 2 more towns until we get to Butuan, so we'll see what happens. So right down there are the checkpoints to enter Butuan City. We've passed the first one. We're hopefully gonna keep on passing them through. I'm genuinely very nervous right now because this is the only part of the journey that Neil told us we might have an issue. But hopefully everything's passed so far. So let's try to get through this one. I'm really nervous right now. I really hope this goes smooth.
Kami o Cagayan dahil namin mga squad. So dili lugar yung nakagi o.
I'm scared to film anything above, but they're way more serious here. We'll keep going to different checkpoints. We'll see what happens. Well, yeah. Did we pass?
Yeah, but we have a guide.
We have a guide.
Yeah. That's the white van.
He will escort us.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're getting an escort through Butuan City. Escort on a motorcycle, firing his sirens away. We just gotta follow him to the promised land of Surigao City. All right, this seems to be the last checkpoint of the night. We're about to enter Surigao City. Here we go. See if this works out. Hello, sir.
Hey, sir.
Kumusta?
Good evening.
Good evening. Salamat. So it is my misfortune to let you guys know that our mission was a failure. This is the border entering the province of Surigao del Norte, and under no circumstance will they let me in. It feels horrible because they're basically telling me to go back to Cagayan de Oro, but now that I've left Cagayan de Oro, I can't go back. So I'm pretty much stranded on the side of the road. There needs to be some sort of bureaucratic communication between a party in Siargao to here that was never mentioned to me at all. Like, I did all the paperwork that I was supposed to do. I'm not angry or anything. It's like I understand the situation it's going through. It's not anybody's fault particularly. It's just really sad and disappointing. I just feel broken. I feel really sad. Like, that's my only It's my only experience with this. It just sucks. It's just really unfortunate. So that's going to be the end of the communication for today. I think I'm going to pause the video for now and we'll get back to this whenever something else happens. Okay. Good morning. So this is where we are. This is a field. That's gonna be my residence for the next few days. Who knows? Anyways, I woke up today feeling a lot more hopeful. After I left you guys, I basically slept out on the street for a little while because it's just that our car was getting ravaged by mosquitoes. We have a lot of people working with us to try to get me through this border, through this checkpoint. And this is it. This is just that last checkpoint. Once I get through here, I'm totally clear to keep going wherever I need to go. And I have to say, for as much as like this is an inconvenience and they've stopped us, they came and actually brought us water bottles and bread, and they're gonna be bringing us breakfast, like the government. And as much as I've tried telling them I don't want it because I have my own food that I brought with me from home, I don't want to spend the resources, they're insisting on this stuff. So it's not like they're stranding us here and leaving us. That's not what's going to happen in the Philippines. So there's always going to be somebody out there taking care of you. It's about 6 a.m. right now. Chances of me making it onto the ferry to Siargao today are probably pretty slim. I've also understood from my friend Mike from Making It Happen, he's currently stranded in Siargao, that apparently there's some typhoons hitting the Philippines right now, and so ferry travel has also been closed down. I'm not sure how much it's going to be affecting the ones to Siargao, but I know I'm rambling, but I'm just here to document the experience. So this is the beginning of the day. I'm feeling better. Hopefully we can make it through. Mayong buntag, kuya. You sleep okay? Okay.
It's consuming only 3 hours.
Yeah, me too. Only 3 hours. Kuya actually decided to stay with me till 10 a.m. today. So he's got, you know, he was technically supposed to leave like early morning today, but he's gonna end up sticking around with me. This guy is like a testament. I'm gonna leave his contact details with Arianna as well down below. Like if you guys need a driver in Cagayan de Oro, this is your man right here. He's done above and beyond of a job. Like I can't even begin to explain. Yep. Alright, so we got some breakfast. They brought us some sausage eggs, a dried fish, and some rice. Yeah. You can't say they're not going to take care of you. They will take care of you. It's almost 10 a.m. They are just not giving in any sort of capacity. They just don't. It's like every other person that we talk to just brings up some other document that I needed to have or didn't have or something. We're not exactly sure what's going to happen. I'm trying to not lose hope. I'm trying to stay strong. I have a bunch of friends in Siargao that are trying to organize the passes and stuff necessary for me to get there. I'm at this point, I just have no idea what's happening. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. Kuya still hasn't left. He's staying by my side this whole time. And we just got delivered some food and water. We got chicken curry and pancit and rice, and we're waiting. Kuya Jeremy is leaving. He's been amazing. If you guys need a driver in the Philippines, specifically in Mindanao, this is your man right here. This guy's, he did not leave my side. It's 2 p.m. He stayed here way beyond what he was supposed to. So I really appreciate it, Jeremy. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's gonna head off back to Cagayan de Oro so he doesn't get stuck out here. And that's the end of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Kuya Jeremy, the driver. He's leaving me. And now I'm officially stranded in the Philippines, in the middle of nowhere. Here's my home. I don't know how the heck I'm getting out of this one.
How old are you, sir?
23.
23.
All right, so I thought I'd just document the night. This is day 2, technically now, beginning. 24 hours in. They had a little van that came around and picked some people up earlier, but I'm here. These are all the quarantine buddies. This is a sleeping situation. It's a plank of wood. I've been in contact with a guy who was the guy who helped organize me getting here, Arianna's friend, and she's actually been able to organize some police officers to come over here, look over my documents, and now they're potentially thinking about putting me into custody of the police just to be able to bring me over the border into Alegria town proper and actually be sleeping in the police station. So that's the situation at the end of day, or beginning of day 2, end of day 1, full 24 hours in here. That's the sleeping situation, and we'll see what happens. All right, so here we go. We're going with the Alegria police. Okay.
Just stay there, sir.
Yeah. All right, and just like that, I'm out of the checkpoint, and I am actually moving into the province now. This is a loophole. I'm technically being arrested, but in like a good way, not in like a criminal way. It's the only way that they're getting me into the province. So there it is. There's the checkpoint. It's going by. And finally, after a full 24 hours, I've made it into Surigao del Norte. And maybe, just maybe, we're one step closer to getting Siargao. Shack 1 to Shack 2. This is sort of like a nipa hut, a very classic Filipino hut that you'll find in a lot of places. And this is part of the PNP, I think, the Philippines National Police sort of outpost. And they're going to be hosting me here for however long until we figure out a different solution to what's going on. But yeah, so this will be my sleeping situation. And let's see what happens from here on out. All right, guys, good morning from the police station here in Alegria. I have been given breakfast. We got some rice. We got some kinilaw, which I haven't had in a long time. I probably haven't had this since I left Siargao. This is like Filipino ceviche. Look at that. The officers and the people here are so friendly. They are so nice, and they're being super accommodating and like attentive, and it's really nice to not feel like I'm alone. I don't know what's gonna happen moving forward. I have no idea what's going on at this point. I got zero information. So I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, this shack is my home. Let's move from one shack to another, and we'll see what happens. We are starting to get some stuff cleared, but then the second we get more stuff cleared, other things pop up. Now there's talks of this thing called the provincial pass. It's like literally every time we get a document submitted, something pops up like, oh, you need another document that's never existed 20 minutes before. It's crazy. I like can't wrap my head around like what is the actual process you need to get this done. Anyhow, we've been contacted and in contact with the governors, the mayors, the provincial leaders. I don't even know how many people have already been in contact. It's been well over 50 people that have been involved in this entire process. And it looks like we're starting to ink towards maybe being able to do it. Issue is, today's the last ferry for the day at 3 p.m. in the weekend. It's already 12 and the process still isn't processed. So most likely, I have zero faith that this is gonna pass today. For now, we are still in the police station with these lovely people. I'm at a point right now where I am letting go of any hope that this is gonna work out. Just because this is like sort of the final stretch of hoping that something could work. And I just don't want to be disappointed again, because it's just been it's been really hard on me. Just like, oh, you're gonna be able to go. Oh, you're not gonna be able to go. It's just mentally really draining. So I'm just accepting right now that this is not gonna work and that I am stuck here. Hey, it's me again, man of the shack. Checking in as a sunset is starting to close in on the shack. I was just delivered a meal, which had what I thought was fried chicken and rice, and ended up being fried pork. And I ate a lot of it and didn't realize. So I've been pretty sad about that the last hour. Just kind of sitting in here in my hut, in my shack, weighing about the fact that I ate pork again in the Philippines. Anyhow, as I suggested earlier, there have been 0 updates and there probably won't be any coming forward. I don't expect to hear any sort of update till after the weekend. It's Saturday afternoon now. Tomorrow's Sunday, so we're not going to hear anything. Maybe Monday we'll get an answer back, but probably not then either. I have officially given up hope on getting out of here for now, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens next. All right, so this is gonna be the beginning of night number 3. My situation has improved. I've gotten a fan now, which is really awesome. The people here at the police station are just incredible. I feel really bad that I'm inconveniencing them in any way with like food and the fan and stuff, but they're being super awesome about everything. So I have a fan now, so at least I can keep cool, keep the mosquitoes away and stop sweating, and just keep sleeping in the shack. And that's all. Alright, good morning from beginning of day 4. I virtually got no sleep last night, as you guys saw, so I am exhausted. I was treated to a really awesome breakfast today. Got some eggs, banana, rice. It's a really nice breakfast. They really go all out here when they're serving food. And I've not been hungry a single time here. Around 3 a.m., while I was not able to sleep, I got some updates that might make the day a little interesting, so we'll see where it goes from here. That's breakfast. That's the sunrise. Alright, so we got some good news. The shower finally got some running water again. So I'm taking advantage of it, showering for the first time in 4 days. Feels great. I thought I'd show you guys the bathroom situation. That's what it looks like. Hold the door closed to the rock. This is a very typical Filipino shower. You just get a bucket like this, fill it up with water, just pour it over here. So cold. But oh my god, does that feel good. First shower in 4 days, and I'm gonna switch my clothes for the first time. It's gonna be great. All right, so the update for today and right now is we're currently waiting for a letter, and that's apparently the last piece of the puzzle. And if this letter gets passed through to the right person, I'll be able to actually cross the border and finally make it into Surigao City and then eventually Siargao Island. Just at least so I don't have to keep like sleeping on this bench, because I've been doing this for 4 days and I haven't really slept. I'm like really tired. So that's the update for right now. Hopefully there'll be some positive news as the day goes on, but it's also Sunday, and Sunday in the Philippines is a rest day like in most of the world, so I'm not expecting anything to come out of today. But let's hope for the best and see what happens. All right, we got lunch for day 51 in quarantine. Look how much food is coming out. This is insane. We're eating good here. I cannot complain about the food. I'm eating very good. It's 2 p.m. Just had another power outage. So that means no more fan. And I'm losing it. I am losing my mind. I'm so tired. It's so hot. God damn it. Man, I feel horrible. It's about 3 a.m. I haven't gotten any sleep really in the last like 3 days. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I just feel miserable. Just can't sleep. It's like my ribs are pressing up to this bench. It's so hard to sleep on such a solid surface. Just not feeling so good. Just feel bad. Good morning. We're on day 6, which is insane how fast 6 days went by. Yeah, it's Monday morning now. Still in the shack. Still sleeping right here in the shack. Try to stack up my clothes to make it a little more comfortable, but did not help in the slightest. So I'm feeling so weird. And I'm feeling like my health is, like I didn't come into this sick at all, but I've been out, barely showering, not clean, in a shack, and not sleeping, which is degrading my immune system for sure. I feel like the whole concept of this doesn't make any sense. It's so illogical, but whatever. I'm in good hands here with the PNP. They're being amazing. They're still very, very friendly, and hopefully we can solve the issue today, but I don't see it happening. We'll give you guys an update if anything changes. All right, so we've got an update from Siargao side. First positive update in a long time. They're basically securing me the documents needed to cross the border. Right now, Barangay Captain is currently signing the papers that will allow me to enter the province and then go to the island. This is a little bit of happiness I've felt in a long time. I'm just giddy. Really praying and hoping that this goes through today. All right, it's all coming together, folks. We've asked the proper departments. It looks like we'll be able to get out of this hut today. And this is amazing. I'm so nervous. So nervous. I want out of here. I want out of here so bad. I'm so nervous they're gonna say no again.
Good to go.
No way.
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh! All right, mask is on. After 6 days of being stranded and 5 days of sleeping in an Nipa hut, I'm finally moving. I'm so excited. Seriously, the Philippines police here, the PNP, have been incredible. Finally get to make the journey to Surigao. Let's go. Can I put in here? Oh, finally! Bye guys, bye, thank you. We're doing it! I'm so excited! Alright guys, that's the checkpoint down there, but we don't need to go back. We don't need to go back, we're out! This is amazing. This is such a good feeling. I'm officially in the province of Surigao del Norte now.
And welcome to the Surigao del Norte.
Salamat. Here we go. Now we got about a 1 hour ride, I think, to Surigao City. And we'll be there. The port of Surigao City. This is the game time right now. It's just nuts to be back. It's so much work to get back here. Okay, so we're gonna figure out right now if I can actually board a ferry at any point to get out, or what exactly is the rules right now, but we'll update you in a bit. All right, so I just departed from the officer. A lot has happened in between. Surigao City is entered a partial lockdown in part of the city, so I am, that's the officer's car right there. He's leaving. Goodbye, sir, you're the best. So much. That guy's amazing. That guy is amazing. So I got this little room for rent of a friend of mine who lives here in Surigao. So I'm staying here with her for a few days, and the ferries are not running right now, of course. But I'm here. I'm just now in the port side to where I need to go. So we're almost done with this insane mission. The last step is just to secure the last couple documents I think I need to get in this city, and then be able to board the ferry. And it should be opening back up on Wednesday. Whether or not that actually happens, I don't know. But for now, I have a freaking bed. I have a bed. I will never, ever take a bed for granted again. Oh, feels so good. Good morning. This adventure might never actually end. This is the next morning now. I just woke up. The ferries running to Siargao Island are currently closed until tomorrow, potentially. Not guaranteed. So the next few hours are going to be me trying to gain more documents and figure out exactly what I can and can't do. Wish me luck. Let's hope this process ends soon. All right, first step of today is to head out into Surigao City and go to the Gaisano Mall so I can get to the Bureau of Immigration and then try to pick up some documents that I need from there. After that, I'll be meeting with another contact of mine that's been sent to help me from Alegria, where I was held in that police station for a few days, and see if we can secure some more documents. So step one, let's head out into town. All right, finally, after 45 minutes of walking, I've made it back to where I originally extended my visa here in the Philippines. So let's see if that Bureau of Immigration is open. Officially in the mall. Here's a Bureau of Immigration. Let's see if we can get this sorted. So this is a Bureau of Immigration. They're all running. I came in here and they were like, "Are you the traveling plaid?" Hello. They actually knew who I was, and they've greeted me with very, very kind, warm welcoming. All right, I'm extending my visa now, but thank you guys for you guys are amazing people here as well. That was a fantastically easy and awesome process. I was not expecting it to go as smoothly as that. They were so welcoming. They made this whole ordeal way better. So huge thanks to the Bureau of Immigration here in Surigao City for being as cool as they were. Walking into that building and having them say, "Oh, you're the traveling clap, we've been waiting for you," was like the best feeling ever, because it felt like I wasn't alone for once in this whole process. Okay, so we just left the mall and I met up with Mr. Noel. We are now heading off to the port to see if the documents are sufficient. I've heard conflicting information on whether the ferry is open or not, but we're gonna try to jump in Mr's car right now and see if we can do this. I hope that this whole video, this whole thing serves as a testament to how amazing Filipino people are. Like, yes, this is a crazy situation. It's unprecedented, but like people just like Noel. There's been so many people who have rushed to come help me. You know, Noel is now driving me to the port. He came all the way from Alegria, which is an hour away, just to help me out and figure out things for today. So this is a testament to as much craziness that's been going on. There's also been so many incredible people helping me throughout this entire journey. But it's been a crazy adventure. We're almost there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got my documents here at the port. Kuya Noel is gonna go wait, see if we can get here. Kuya, we have to go, Kuya. We have to go quick. We have to go get my bags quick. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm leaving. Oh my God, they're letting me leave. I can't believe it. That was so easy. Everybody was so friendly. It was so good. They said, "Oh my God, what time?" 3. Oh my God, last ferry for the day. There's supposed to be a lockdown. There's not supposed to be any ferries going on. This is it. I have my ticket. They have all my medical forms. Everything's good. I just need to pay for my place. And the Kuya is gonna take me back to the ferry and we're good and we're done. We're almost done. I can't believe it. Yeah. All right, back at the room now. Whew. Gotta pack everything. I was not expecting to leave. We have literally less than an hour. Oh my God, I'm rushing. Salamat, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're gonna get ready. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Salamat. Salamat tayo. Okay, Tara, let's go. Bye, mom. Thank you so much. All right, back at the terminal. He helped out so much. Noel, thank you so much.